And yet, when I went back and looked at the Dixiecrat race, what's so fun, what's so interesting about that is the way that Thurmond himself, I mean, Thurmond was always struggling and fighting and not succeeding in trying to make that race about something else. One of the interesting things that we forget about the Dixiecrats is that we use that term unthinkingly, Dixiecrats. It was actually the National States Rights Democratic Party. That was the official name. And Thurmond hated it when people called them the Dixiecrats. He said, you know, he thought it was a derisive nickname, right? And he was always correcting reporters. He'd ask them about something with the Dixiecrats. He said, no, we're not the Dixiecrats. We're the National States Rights Reporters, States Rights Democrats. And he was doing, even as late as he was correcting certain things about the historical record. Like there's a great story that one of his staffers tell me. He's at the 1984 Republican National Convention. He's walking across the floor, and Walter Cronkite sees him. He says, Strom, how you doing? And he goes over and speaks. He says, Walter, nice to see you. You know, kind of thing. And they're having this nice conversation. And Cronkite starts to reminisce, and he says, you know, Strom, I remember I was at that convention back in '48 when you walked out. I remember it just as plain as day. And Thurmond, like his face visibly changed, and he kind of went up and he kind of poked his lapel and said, he said, Walter, I never walked out of that convention. You got it wrong then, and you're still getting it wrong. You know, and he got really, agitated about it. So those were two things: the Dixiecrat name and the fact that people said he walked out in Philadelphia, and he never walked out. He was there the whole time.